Hello, and welcome to the next of my talks. Just when we thought it couldn't become any stranger, what appears to me to be the biggest snowstorm of the year has landed on us. It's also Good Friday, one of the holiest days of the Christian year, a time to reflect upon the suffering of Jesus on the cross. For Christians, this is often one of the quietest and most somber days in the calendar. During Holy Week, we've taken the journey with Jesus from being hailed on Palm Sunday through his encounters in the temple, his visit to the home of Martha, Mary, and Lazarus, the Last Supper, the agony of the Mount of Olives, the betrayal, his trial, Peter's denial, and the scourging. Now, the walk to Calvary. Beaten and bloodied, the one who is the Word made flesh is finally rejected by those to whom he came. He was in the world, but though the world was created by him, it did not recognize him. He came to his own, and they did not receive him. It is certain that they did not know what they were doing. When we come to Good Friday, we have to reflect upon the agony of Jesus throughout the day until his final placing of his spirit into the Father's hands. The 7 words of the cross show us the essence of God's saving mercy. The offer of forgiveness by Jesus to his tormentors. The promise of paradise to the criminal. The care for his mother. Here, even in this place of extremity, he is the invisible God. There's also the agony, the cry of desolation, the physical thirst, followed by the words of accomplishment. It is finished. The releasing of his spirit to the care of the Father. These are the things on which we must dwell today. Yet the picture is broader, as John tells us in the first chapter of his Gospel. The life, death, and resurrection are set in a cosmic context. The Word who was in the beginning took on flesh and made his dwelling among us. The Word who spoke creation into being comes to restore those who have turned their backs on him, so that the whole of creation may be restored and at peace. As we live through this global pandemic and the stress that it brings and distress that it brings to the world, let us remember that the Word made flesh dwells among us. By his Spirit, he is ushering in the kingdom of peace, established by his victory on the cross. Thank you again for listening. I trust that you will have a blessed Good Friday.